y'all see the title of this video. It's Hot Boxing with Terrell. We back again with another reaction video, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit that bell. Other than that, let's get straight into this video, man.
And then my parents moved us to Castro Valley, California, because we were in somewhat of the ghetto and wanted to go to a better neighborhood.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, growing up in the ghetto, I guess as the white boy, there were, you know, it wasn't anything too bad. I mean, I guess like once I got a knife pulled on me on the corner when I was like 9 years old. I think I saw well, I know I did.
See?
I think I saw a condom full of jizz hanging from a tree when I was like 10, and that was like probably the first time I saw anything like that. But, you know, it was just like there was gangs and
what up? But like I was saying, like, him saying that he got a knife pulled out on him and shit like that, like, in some different cities and some different places, like, that's kind of like normal type shit, you feel me? Like, I know this may sound weird, but that's kind of like normal. Some people don't understand where I'm coming from, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how people get they hustle on some shit in different cities and shit like that. I'm not lying when I say this shit, bro. This shit is normal in different cities, bro. Like, this shit is normal, bro. Some of y'all gonna get where I'm coming from, and some of y'all not, bro. And that's okay.
like a friend of my cousin got shot like a couple blocks down, and so around that time, a couple years later, is when we moved to Castro Valley, and that was somewhat better. But when I got there, it was more like I came from where I came from, and then I entered a more whitewashed area, and then it was like instead of being the white boy, I was the white boy that didn't fit in because I didn't have the money, like, or the new items like everybody had, or.
Oh, bro, that's how I be, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you adapt to like one environment and you just up and move just like that, folk. You up and move just like that. I'm telling you, folk. Like, some people gotta like hard trying to like adapt to the new environment. You feel me? Like, some people, it takes them a long time for them to adapt to a new environment because they so used to the old environment. You feel me? So I get where he coming from. You feel me?
Clothes or, you know, electronics or whatever, and so I remember
that shit is hard, bro.
Being a teenager and getting older, I liked playing basketball, but I was never good enough to be on the team, and it's just kind of an outcast trying to find myself. And in high school, as a teenager, I got more into music and stuff, and I got into metal and punk and everything. And I guess one year I remember, it was summer school. I remember there was a kid named Ben that he wore like Converse high top Chuck Taylors, and he listened to Blink-182, and I like Blink-182, which I'm not by any means saying that they're punk, but you know, when you're 15 years old, that's so yeah, I was listening to stuff like that, and I started getting more into that, and I started wearing Chuck Taylors and stuff. And I remember the next year Ben's like, "Oh, you're a poser," and you know, all of a sudden it's like you're finding yourself and trying to be an individual, and you're a poser. So yeah, so high school was cool, and I mean, there were some, you know, fights with, you know, kids that wanted to pick fights and stuff. It sounds
like a pretty normal childhood.
Well, I mean, I have some stories.
Except for the being an outcast.
Bro looked like he had a good childhood. It's just that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro made some dumbass decisions. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro made some fucked up ass some decisions, but at the same time, he had to do what he had to do to survive. You feel me? Like, he had to do what he had to do to make sure his family was straight type shit. You feel me? So I'm not gonna sit up there and judge nobody. You feel me? But let's get back to this video though.
Where you went?
Yeah, right. No, but I definitely have some stories. When I was about 11 years old, there was a fall festival in Castro Valley. This is when we still lived in Hayward, but my parents wanted to go. It was kind of like your wine and arts and crafts festival. So we go there, and I'm being, you know, I want to go home, I'm bored, and my parents are having a good time. They're drinking wine, they're having a good time, and we're watching, you know, some cover bands, some dad cover band, and they are getting progressively drunker, and you know, not to the point where they're sloppy or crazy, but they're just having a good time.
Right.
And as almost a teenager, you know, I'm getting embarrassed, which who gives a shit, you know, like who cares what they're doing and what I'm doing, like, but as an 11-year-old being in that, I have the sense that everybody's what.
That's an L on their end, because it's like at the same time, it's like, you know what I'm saying, they could have dropped you off at your grandparents' crib, you feel me, like, if they was gonna go to them type of events, you feel me, like, they could have dropped you off at their friend's house, you feel me, your cousin's house, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, bro.
Yes, and that all these people, like, I'm gonna see any of them for the rest of my life, you know. At this age, I wouldn't give a shit. Like, I've gone to shows and danced my ass off, you know. I've been on acid, I've been on mushrooms, like, at shows. Like, I don't care. But anyway, so
he one of them type of motherfuckers, like, he'd take any drug and think it's cool. Like, bro take any drug and he just get addicted to it. You feel me? Like, he one of them type of people, bro. He one of them type of people, bro. He get hooked on to any type of drug, like, rather, like, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, some of y'all get where I'm coming from, bro. I could sit up here and make some shit up in the lab right now, bro, get hooked on to that shit. I'm telling you, like, bro's one of them, I'm telling you, bro.
the wine glass out of my dad's hand. I slap it. This little brat, this stupid little jerk. And that was it. My dad instantly went from partying happy, which they didn't drink a lot.
So now that makes me wonder, like, was your pops selling drugs in front of you type shit? Like, was your pops, because your pops had to be selling too, you feel me? Like, that just don't make any sense to me, folks. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This sad, bro, because your pops a heroin user too. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Come on, bro. I could just tell, bro.
You know, didn't have any problems like that. My dad does have anger issues. Never beat me or anything. You know, I got spanked as a kid, and he definitely did a lot of yelling. But, you know, we can go more into that later. But
Man, your dad,
in this situation, it was instant change.
Bro,
the look on his face, he was... I knew I fucked up big time. And my mom, it was like a scared look on her face. He said, get in the car, let's go. And we got in the car, and he drove home probably,
bro, just from him, like, describing his stories and shit like that, like, bro, I could just tell, like, your pops shot heroin up. You know what I'm saying? He shot it up in front of you, folks. Like, he did all that bullshit, bro. I don't even want to talk about that shit, because that shit is, like, it's nasty to me, dog. Like, to me it is, folks. Like, the fuck you want to put random drugs inside of you, folks? Like, what's wrong with you people? Like, that ass, like, y'all not doing shit but slowly killing y'allself, bro. Y'all put it in bullshit that the government, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, fam. Just like with this COVID shit, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't trust them vaccines, bro. I don't, bro. Y'all can clown on me. Y'all can laugh at me. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't trust none of them vaccines, bro. I don't.
Down residential streets. This dude was, I mean, I have a very vivid memory, and to have this memory as an 11-year-old and remember looking at the, you know, miles per hour, it was 50 or 60 miles per hour down residentials the whole way. And I was scared out of my, whatever. I was scared. And so we got home. He's just screaming at me, you know, like I fucked up. And I did. I totally understand. I mean, I don't know if I would.
I could tell that his parents, like, forced him to do shit. You feel me? Like forced him to drink, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we talking about it right now. Like, bro was forced to do shit. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not lying, bro. Bro just didn't automatically get hooked on that, bro. His parents forced him to do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Bro didn't have no choice. Like, bro was forced to do that shit. Bro was forced to get drunk at an early age. Bro was forced to do all that bullshit, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, oh, like some of y'all gonna get it, bro. Like some of y'all gonna understand where I'm coming from, bro. Like y'all gonna get it, bro.
If I had a child and I was drinking, I would have the capacity not to, do something like that. But
Man,
who knows?
Fuck, bro.
So he's yelling and
Parents don't like
screaming.
to
At that point, my mom, they're drunk, and so she passes out on the bed.
Man, what I tell y'all,
Well, then my dad starts yelling at her because she's passed out drunk in front of her son, and that's not what you're supposed to do.
So wait a minute. So then this goes back to what I was saying, bro. So then how your pops gonna get mad? See, your pops a hypocrite, bro. Like, look, how your pops gonna get mad at your mom for getting drunk in front of you, right? But they was doing it at the festival. Didn't you say your pops and y'all go back? He said his pops was drunk and his mom was drunk at that festival. So how the fuck you gonna get mad? How you gonna get mad, bro? That don't make any sense to me, bro. When you got drunk, like, come on, dog. Like, make it make sense. It don't make sense, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
This stuff.
You trying to make it seem like
I'm
he perfect
freaking
and
out.
shit.
Like,
Get the
I'm
fuck out of here,
scared.
bro.
And so I run in the bathroom. I remember he slammed the door open and put a hole in the wall. And at that point, I was so scared that I ran out of the house. I ran to the neighbors and I said, "Call the cops. My dad's drunk. He's freaking out." They called the cops, and my parents had to go to Santa Rita jail for the weekend. Both of them, because you know how cops are sometimes. It's not very rational. Plus when you have two really drunk people, they don't really trust them or believe them, and so yeah. And I felt really bad, and so
A little drama in your childhood.
a little bit. And I mean, I've never been good enough for my dad. It's always I can't do it. There's things in life that I worked at a print shop, and there was he wanted me to install lighting and all these things, and I'm like, well, I've never used electric drill or whatever the hell it's called. I've never used one of these before.
All I'm gonna say is, bro, I hate judging, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, your pops failed you, bro. Like, straight up, he failed you, bro. Like, he failed you, bro. Like, straight up. And that's okay. You feel me? Like, you a bad now, so it's like you got your own decisions. You get to decide if you still want to fuck with your pops or not. You know what I'm saying? You decide if you still want to have a bond with your parents type shit. You feel me? Like, that's up to you. You grown at this point. You feel me? Like, and can't nobody tell you what to do. You feel me? Like, straight up.
He's like, mind's blown. That I'm 35 now, that I was this 33-year-old man that didn't have these skills, which, I mean, whatever. People learn their own skills, but, the stereotype. And he was Mr. Manly Man. He was a stripper in his 20s, big buff dude, and that's a whole other thing. But, so yeah, I didn't learn certain things, and because my dad would always say, I'll do it. I don't want you to screw it up, basically. He wouldn't say that, to my face, but yeah, so there were different things like that.
Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all and hold on, I'm fucking up. I'm gonna see y'all in the next clip, man. I'm finna roll up. Alright, y'all, we back.
So yeah, I didn't learn certain things, and because my dad would always say, I'll do it. I don't want you to screw it up, basically. He wouldn't say that, to my face, but yeah, so there were different things like that. I would get in trouble at school, but nothing, it was stupid shit. One time, I pretended to stab a kid with a pencil, and that, I went like that, and that turned into, oh, he was gonna stab me, and I got suspended. Or, told the teacher one time, you're not my mom, I don't have to listen to you, shit like that. I wasn't, going and bringing a gun to school.
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro wasn't that type of, you know what I'm saying? Bro wasn't that type of, you know what I'm saying, kid. Bro wasn't that type of, to do something. I could just stereotype. I could just tell, bro was a good kid growing up. You feel me? Bro was just peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? Later on down the line, bro was just peer pressure to do shit, you feel me? Shit that he didn't want to do. He didn't want to do that heroin. You feel me? His pops made him do that shit. His pops, I'm not lying, bro. When I say this shit, his pops made him do this shit at an early age, bro. I'm not even lying, bro.
Or graffitiing all over the walls or smoking pot in the bathroom, you know.
So how far did you go to school?
I did a little bit of college. I only did 1 semester of college.
Mm-hmm. And you've had jobs. You have a job now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I've done a lot. I was like okay in high school, like 3.0 or whatever grade point average. In college, I was trying to major in mass communications because I knew people at a local radio station that had referred me to this school and to this teacher. I guess I'm kind of one of those people.
Bro giving me Jeffrey Dahmer vibes. I'm not even lying. Like, look how bro dressed, the glasses, you feel me? The hair, you know what I'm saying? The beard and shit, you feel me? Like, bro got the whole Jeffrey Dahmer look, you feel me? Like, let me find out you his brother and shit, you feel me? Like, I'm not, like, come on, dog. Like, you feel me? We ain't rocking with that, you feel me? We ain't rocking with that shit, bro. We not. Like, straight up. You know, I'm sorry if y'all hear background noises and shit. That's my little sisters playing upstairs and shit, but let's get back into this video though.
I have underperformed or had ruined my potential.
So you're working currently. You have a straight job.
I do gig through an app right now. I was working at a restaurant in December. And then they closed down indoor dining, which was fine because we had outdoor dining. Then they closed that down, and then it was like I was doing double the work because of delivery, you know, packing bags and all that shit, and then getting paid like, I mean not half, but half in tips because people don't tip the restaurant for delivery. They tip the driver, and so not that that's wrong. I don't really care. I didn't, you know, it wasn't like, oh damn it, the economy's fucked. I'm gonna take a stand or something. I'm like, okay, time to move on to something else. And so I found this app through Craigslist that does gigs, and you just pick a shift and you pick time and how much you get paid and you sign up. And so I started working at this warehouse, and it's pretty easy. Over time, I've took on more responsibility, and they've made me like shift lead and stuff, and it's all right.
Okay, as a grown ass man, like, I'm sorry to say this, my brother, but like, you shouldn't be crossing your legs and shit. You feel me? That's what females do. You feel me? Like let me find out you like one of them. You feel me? Like I don't got nothing against y'all, but I'm just saying, like, my guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what we do. That's not how we get down. You feel me?
It's not.
But you consider yourself a good employee.
Oh, yeah, man, it's frustrating because, like, most of these people, 90% of these people could give a shit, but that's what is the problem with these gig apps. I mean, there's multiple problems, but that you're hiring people that don't care at all. They have they could give a shit if they work hard or not, and these people that are managing it, they don't care either as long as the job's getting done. They don't care how it gets done. So, in terms of recognition, I have a few close people I talk to, and we all know that we're great. And I mean, I guess that sounds conceited, but it's just the fact. And so we talk and hang out, and we compliment each other. But there was only one person that has come up to me and said out of their way, you know, like anything. And it wasn't a manager. It was a guy that does boxes in the back that I am 99% sure is doing blow in the bathroom every day. This dude flushes the toilet every 10 seconds and then is farting his ass off. Like, I've done...
What I tell y'all, like, bro, what I tell y'all, like, bro was like one of them nerds, like one of them weird kids, you feel me, like, growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro wasn't really like a bad kid, folks. Like, he just telling y'all what he doing and shit. Like, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro do all types of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna say it, but his pops got him in that shit, like coke and all that shit. Like, he didn't just find that shit, you feel me? Like, his pops got him in that shit, you feel me? Like, I'm not lying, bro. His pops got him doing that shit, bro. When it was a shorty, he was selling that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro.
Like, I know the deal, bro. Like, you don't need to flush the toilet. Like, I can hear you snorting it, and I'm not gonna tell on you. Like, but yeah, he said that, and that made me feel really good. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. That person, like, thought to say that, and he's actually a really intelligent guy. I've heard him talking. He's from the streets in Oakland, and he's a tough dude, or so he seems. He puts on the front, but yeah, I like him. He's cool.
So you're drugged.
Bro is not tough. Bro was probably like a. Bro probably look just like you. You feel me? Like, bro do not run shit, and like, what have you heard like Oakland moving, pushing shit? Like, what is he talking about? Like, what is bro talking about? You feel me? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah.
You use what?
So, I use heroin. I smoke heroin.
And how long has this been going on?
So I started with oxycodone, Roxy's, Blues, 30s. In
What I tell y'all,
2012, a little bit, I was dabbling with that, a little bit in black tar heroin. I was working doing vending machines. I had that job for 7 years.
You were smoking?
Mm-hmm. Always. After doing coke for a couple of years, I was sick of putting stuff up my nose, and I'm afraid of needles. And I see.
What I tell y'all, bro? Bro been doing this shit, and I told y'all he wasn't just doing just heroin. You feel me? Like, I told y'all, bro. Like, I could just stereotype, I could just tell. Like, you feel me? Like, not to be on no funny shit, I could just tell what motherfuckers be doing this shit. Like, come on, bro.
I've seen what happens with that, which. Not saying that, me smoking heroin is so much better than injecting it, but it just seems, but then again, I mean, I smoke cigarettes, I smoke that, I was smoking a ton of weed, which I barely smoke anymore, but I mean, it definitely affects my breathing, it affects my lungs, and that's something I'm worried about and that I would like to quit eventually. I mean, I actually was on methadone recently, but my work schedule made it to where I couldn't get to the clinic anymore because for the first 3 months you have to go to the clinic every day. That's part of the process. And I was doing fine. Methadone's a little odd. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, if I could choose, and if heroin was legal and didn't give me breathing problems to smoke, I would choose heroin any day over methadone. But because methadone is socially accepted in the world and you're not smoking it and ruining your lungs, it's obviously the better choice, and it's cheaper. It's easier on the pocketbook. And so, sorry, back to the Roxy's. It was actually 2013. It was shortly after I quit the music thing. The Vincent Gallo show, I quit after that. I was done. I was like, I'm the guy putting up all the money, all the time, all the effort. Everybody's saying, great job, man, keep it up. But they're not the ones doing all that. Right. So I said, fuck it, I'm not doing this shit.
So was it because you felt alone or what? Like, what was it, my guy? Like, I think it's because my guy felt alone. Like, my guy felt like he couldn't, my guy just didn't have confidence anymore. Like, you feel me? He just, like he said, he gave up. You feel me? Like I'm telling y'all, bro.
Shortly after that, I had a best friend named Tiffany that would come pick me up after work. We would drink, we'd do coke, we'd hang out all the time. And one day she comes to pick me up and, hey, blah, 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 I'm dating this guy, and he showed me these pills and OxyContin, basically. This is back when the 80s, the OC 80s were still around. And for all the people out there that know, the ones you have to lick the coating off, and then, excuse me. So she showed up, and I, at that point in my life, I was 27, and I was just like sick of everything, and was like, might as well join the 27 Club, right? Which, if you don't know, Jim Morrison, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, all those people that died of drug-related deaths. Anyway, I didn't really want to die, but I was just.
What the fuck? And then that's what I'm talking about, bro. See, them the type of people you don't need to be around, folks. So, like, that's not really your friend. Like, that's not really your homie, folks. So, basically, she wants you to die, basically. Basically, what she said, you want to join the 27 Club? You feel me? She wants you to, like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, that's not your homie, bro. You just said, like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers gotta think, bro. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers gotta make good and better decisions, bro. Because that's not it, bro. Like, straight up. Like, that's not your homie, bro.
I was just giving up. And so I was like, fuck it. I don't care. Sure. Let's do it. And That was the biggest mistake of my life because I fucking loved it. And everybody says, don't do opiates, don't do heroin. You're never going to come back from it. And of course, I didn't listen. I have to try everything on my own. And I mean, you know, my life isn't like Requiem for a Dream now. Like, I'm not going and doing ass to ass for money, you know. But I loved it. And it some people say this, other people just get the nods and are kind of like, you know, but it makes me like fucking boom, I'm me, I'm myself, I'm happy, I'm free, I'm energetic. Like, it's crazy. It became what I wanted it to be, and it became what I needed it to be. And that's crazy because it's like it took it's a fucking crazy drug. It's like it took my brain over and it just said like, this is what you needed and like this is the way it should be. And so there have been multiple times that.
See, bro thought that all of that was gonna solve all his problems to his life. Like, bro thought all of that was gonna solve his problems that he was going through and shit like that. And see, you feel me? Like, that shit don't make you happy, bro. All that shit do is make it worse, bro. You feel me? That shit is like quick, like it's temporary, bro. It's temporary, bro. Like, straight up. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
Tried to quit on my own. There's been periods of 3 months where I've been able to quit. When I moved to Arkansas, I was able to quit for 3 months. Especially, I thought, well, shit, I'm going to Arkansas. I'm not going to know anybody out there. So there's no way I'm going to, know about it.
Do you love getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs? I've got you covered. You need to try these Delta 9 gummies from Mood. I always get my products from Mood because they carry...
So, your drug use has continued. You're still using heroin today.
Right, because, I couldn't make the methadone treatments anymore. And so...
My God, I pray that you get some help because, like, that's a serious drug, bro. Like, that's a serious drug and motherfuckers dying from it every day. So, like, I pray to God that you get the help that you need. Like, straight up, bro. You don't need all that. You don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all that bullshit, bro. Like let that shit heal naturally, bro. Whatever you got going on, bro. I promise you, it's gonna get better, bro. Trust me. Like, I'm not on no bullshit and I'm not trying to be on no funny shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pray that you get the help that you need, bro. Cause this shit's serious. Like, motherfuckers dying from that shit, bro. This shit ain't no joke, bro. Like, straight up.
I didn't want to get sick and experience the withdrawals. I tried to quit cold turkey back in September a few months ago, but I got to day 2 or 3, day 2 the first time, and I broke down and said, fuck it, I had some straws with resin, shake those up with some alcohol and put that on the foil, and you're good.
But that doesn't affect your work?
No, nobody has any idea. Nobody. It makes me better at work.
It almost sounds it makes you better.
It makes me better.
I've heard people tell me this about crack cocaine, that these are ADHD people.
Right, like maybe I have that. People have said that too, and I don't know. I've never been diagnosed.
I've had people tell me that crack does the opposite what it does to most people.
It just makes them like fine, or it makes them slow.
It slows them down, calms them down.
Calms them down because they can't focus. Huh.
Yeah, I think these drugs affect everyone differently.
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, unless I start getting crazy and doing too much, then it can kind of...
Does that happen?
Yeah, because there was a time where I was just like depressed and like didn't care and everything, and so I was just like...
Like I said, bro, I pray that you get the help that you need, bro. But I'm going to end the video right here, and if y'all want a part 2, man, make sure y'all get this to at least 6 likes, man. I love y'all, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, man.